Okay.
Oh, look at that touch.
I mean, we technically
Here he
have
is.
15 minutes.
Here he is, Christian Vieri.
Here we are, out of the office.
Yes, sir.
And you've done something great here in the backyard here
Yes.
at Gracie Mansion.
Well, you know, we know the World Cup is something that so many New Yorkers look forward to.
Yeah.
And we also want it to be something that every New Yorker can feel the spirit of, the magic of. And so we've been having a number of New Yorkers come out and play right here on the Gracie lawn so that they too can be part of this, incredible time.
So you can humiliate them.
No,
you,
no.
You make your staff come out here and do drills? Is that the idea?
No, I wish. I am simply here to be humiliated by my constituents.
Right. Well, look, you are New York's #1 fan.
Yeah.
I have not met a public official in 40 years in this business who has the passion for soccer that you do. And
thank
you
you.
used to play in a league, and
Yeah.
And I hear you like you're doing pickup games, right? You're like
Every now and then,
dragging in people off the street.
we try and have people who come here and play. And I think, one of the nights was, I went to Bronx Science for high school, and one of my proudest accomplishments before being the mayor was being on our PSAL website's honorable alumni list. Name is misspelled, but we still appreciate
That's okay.
it.
They
We
know
still
you.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you know who they mean. Yeah.
And so, one of the nights we had PSAL players come and enjoy this. And I think that it's about celebrating what this moment means. Tonight we're going to have a lot of New Yorkers who come from countries for whom this is their first World Cup. Whether we're speaking about Uzbekistan or Curaçao, there's a meaning in being seen on that world stage.
You have done something that you don't normally see, which is every kid starts out playing soccer, and a little bit past middle school, it all just kind of dies away. And so it's the biggest sport. Literally, it's the biggest sport. And then there's no sort of professional follow through for the most part, right? So that the sport just kind of dies. Now, there's some interesting possibilities here, especially with women's soccer, and then we're building this new stadium and so forth. And what it is needed is somebody to promote it.
Well, I'm incredibly excited to be one small part of this. And I think, as you alluded to, we recently announced that Etihad Park, which is going to be home to New York City FC, is now also going to be home to the women's team Gotham FC. And they are the two-time and reigning, National Women's Soccer League champions.
Yeah.
And you used to see them, you'd have to go to New Jersey, and now you're going to have young girls who live in Jackson Heights who, dribble in Traverse Park on the weekends, just get on the 7 train and be able to watch this team, and that's incredible.
Nice. Now, you've referred to it before, and I know you try to be diplomatic because you're high profile and stuff, but FIFA is so corrupt. I mean, the whole red card incident where a phone call from a politician results in an important call being reversed for, in a way that hadn't been done since the 1960s. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Does that affect your love of the game, or do we need some kind of reform at that level?
But, I think we all know that the love of the game comes from the players who play it and that which we see across the world. And what I've always looked to be is honest about the fact that when this World Cup was first announced, we were hopeful that there would be a way for New Yorkers to be able to afford to go to these games. At the time, there wasn't any plan to that. And so we raised our voices, and I'm glad to say that we're the only host city in the country that secured affordable tickets at $50 a piece.
Yes.
When FIFA announced that they weren't going to allow plastic water bottles to be brought in to the stadium at a time of immense heat.
Right.
I spoke up and I said that that's not how it should be, and I was glad to see that they reversed their position. So I think that there will be differences of opinion, but we know that what makes the game so special, it's the people who play it, and it's the matches we watch.
Did you? You've met, I assume, some of the many super fans from around the world who have come here, and sort of gone crazy, but they've also gotten a taste of New York, some for the first time.
They haven't, and I think it's a beautiful thing because this is the world city, and so we say welcome home to everyone who's visiting for the first time. And one of my favorite things has just been to look at Times Square. On a daily basis, you'll see a different set of fans from a different team. One day you're looking, it's Norwegians rowing. The next day you're looking, it's Brazilians just celebrating their team. And I think that that's what this tournament's supposed to be about, and also for New Yorkers to rediscover their own city. And that's been a beautiful thing. You go on Steinway, you go today, you'll feel like you're in Maghreb. And I think that's the beauty of the city.
Yeah. Now, when you play, what position do you like to play?
I have the classic trajectory of a man who began up top, lost his speed and his form, and slowly went to the back. So
a wily defender,
now
right?
I play left back. I do like one lung-busting run every 30 minutes. I feel it in my rib cage, and then I'm just, exhausted.
I hear you. They say it's about like in a professional match, they're running maybe 7 miles flat out.
I've never played one of those. So
Okay.
probably
Yeah. Let's keep it right. We'll keep it Gracie Mansion size.
7 miles,
very good.
brother. I don't know nothing about 7 miles. Good enough.